There's nothing I want more than have his name on the cup next to me.
I mean, the odds are great, but you're fishing against the best guys.
Winning the cup would be fantastic. That's been the goal since day one.
All fishermen know that dealing with tough conditions is a huge part of the game. These men will face tough conditions and more on the final day of the biggest tournament in red fishing, the Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup Championship. 5 teams still have a chance to end the year on top and put their name on the hallowed trophy. Championship Day starts now.
Good fish, get on top of them. Go get on top of them.
It's the Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup.
2 in the box, 2 in the box.
Stay button.
He got it.
With both barrels blazing.
Oh, he's a good one, too.
Oh, yes.
That's what it's about right there. You don't enjoy this, I tell you what.
Doing battle to earn their way to the championship and get their name on the Redfish Cup.
Welcome to Biloxi and D'Iberville on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, the 2008 Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup Championship. The shrimpers here sorting out their catches, and what we're doing is sorting out the biggest 2-fish redfish limits we've ever caught, thanks to the 30-inch slot limit here in Mississippi this week. On day 1, Andrew Bostick and Mark Sepi broke the all-time single-day record, a 2-fish limit of 19.89. Take a closer look at our championship location this week. First time ever going out of the state of Mississippi, Biloxi and D'Iberville. A lot of attractions, especially to the southeast. So here we go, ready for the last blast. The final event, 2008 Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup, will be awarded today at the end of the fishing. Mark Zona along with Tommy Sanders. You talk about a great field. The system has worked to perfection. Look at our Academy Team of the Year points presented by Crocs. This measures your effectiveness throughout the season, and you'll see 4 of those teams from that list in our top 5 here in Mississippi. So we got the 5 best teams in place. What's going to happen?
Well, number 1, that was the sweetest stat of the year,
You're
Tommy
welcome
Sanders.
for that.
But there's one dynamic going on in this tournament. 3 for top 5 teams running 50 to 60 miles. And wouldn't you know, on the final day, the weather is depreciating, which you got to give the nod right now. Sepi and Bostick are Team of the Year, and the Broussards. They're fishing close. They're on a big school of redfish, and basically have had this area to themselves the entire tournament.
All right, well, they will get there. Will their fish show up? Can the other teams get where they're going? All the elements in place for a final battle royal. Let's take a look at the rules of the game. And our rules of the game for this event, of course, 2-man teams. A limit is 2 redfish. That slot limit, a 30-inch top slot limit. That'll be a game maker right there. Of course, we're going to fish for 8 hours on this final day as well. 5 teams in it for the championship. Let's get to our 5th place qualifying team. Coming from Louisiana, Andy Manchowski and Billy Nicholas of Texas.
And talk about a team that had a great tournament in Hopedale, Louisiana a few weeks ago. Having another one here, running about 52 miles to the Biloxi Marsh. You think, well, heck, that marsh is close, right? Not the case, and it's all open water. The key is get there, catch them, and get back.
Well, the good news is Manchowski and Nicholas, they have gotten there. Now they've got to set to work and catch their limit.
Normally we've been sight fishing all of our fish. The water got so dirty, got so high, we have clouds. So we're totally abandoning it right now and just going with the cork and the dirtier water. Here's one, Billy. Oh, I thought he was better than that. We'll take him.
I'll take him.
He's better than what I thought.
29 and a half.
Get a little catch on that one, boy. My wife might leave me after I did that on national television.
I'm thinking about leaving you.
So that was it, boy. Billy caught one just on a jig, just blind casting the last cast of the day.
We were going down the shoreline. There was just one point there and drifted up in there, and I felt that fish hit it, and I told Andy I got him.
My God, Billy. If you can get the right one, I will kiss you on camera, son.
And the fish came up. He's got that big old head, and Andy's like, oh, man, he's too big. And he turned sideways, and I said, Andy, I think he's going to measure. And got him in the net, and we were pretty ecstatic to have him.
He's good, Andy.
Huh?
He's good.
Man, you got your damn mind.
He's good, dude. Please make it. Please
No
make
way.
it. Please make it.
No way.
Please make it. He's fat.
He's gonna be too big.
What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? Andy Manchowski, Billy Nicholas showing you their two best fish of the day. A lot of hard work and a lot of mental and physical abuse going into getting those two fish today. But you guys coming to the dance on the final day with 17.05 pounds, a very respectable bag here.
Mission accomplished for Manchowski and Nicholas. They got their 2-fish limit, and at 17.05, hey, that is the biggest third-day redfish limit in Redfish Cup history. We will see if it holds up. 4 more teams in there battling, working hard trying to win this thing. The Broussards monkeying around a little bit. Can they get a win?
I'm a monkey in a bowling ball.
The Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup is powered by Oh Boy Oberto Beef Jerky. Taste what's real, it better be Oberto. And Lake and Bay Boats, official boat of the Redfish Cup. And brought to you by Mercury Marine, #1 on the water. And Crocs. Visit crocs.com to see the new Ace boating shoe.
Who's #1 in the Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup for 2008? Well, we're going to find out today. It's championship day, final day of competition in this final event from the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Our leaders so far, Andrew Manchowski, Billy Nicholas with 17.05. But here's the first of the 4 teams they've got to contend with, the Broussards.
You guys had a very hairy day, it sounds like, out there.
Yeah, we had a couple 4-foot waves come in the boat and fill me up with water, and we couldn't plane out, and I was kind of worried there for a little while if we weren't going down.
Well, let's take a look at this day here for the Broussards. You know from watching our previous show that they've been splitting their water in this championship with Andrew Bostick and Mark Sepi.
He invited them out to this area here called Ship Island, and that certain trench they're fishing is called Katrina Cut. Yeah, Katrina cut from the hurricane, and it is going to be a wild ride. Not only a wild ride, you are competing against the #1 team in red fishing, Mark Sepi and Andrew Bostick. Hang on tight.
All right, you're seeing what we're fishing in. You can imagine a boat ride out here. It was not fun. We got big waves. Done took one over the back of the boat while we're sitting here fishing. But this is the spot where we've been catching them, so all of our marbles are here in the other place, and they're both just as bad.
What y'all got?
We got pretty good. We got a 28 and a 29.
Huh?
We got a 28.
There
There he is.
they are.
There you are.
Right there. Come on, my reel come off. God dog it.
Holy jeez.
Now give me a second. Give me a second. This ain't working. Throw.
Trying, baby.
Come on, baby. You got it, Kevin?
Yeah, but my reel keeps popping off. I'm having problems.
How far out are you?
Look at this. Come on.
Holy. I'm a monkey in a bowling ball. I'm a long ways out, guys. My reel seat, I think, split or something. I got a good fish.
Okay, I stop.
Oh, Lord, just like a while ago. Nothing with him.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
You got him.
Yeah! Give me 5. Give me 5. That helped.
7-pounder.
That helped a little bit.
Whoa. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Good job, man.
Don't get no better, huh? Woo, come on, buddy, feel it.
I will Cajun Phil Broussard. You're my boy, Blue, but I got news. Today, it's the sun. Kevin Broussard, you're not looking good. You're looking great.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Sanders,
Yeah.
you know what he's going to win?
Primetime player?
Yeah, but check this out. Kevin Broussard, you are the primetime player of the year.
Oh, I fully agree. And this pair, these guys, I mean, whether they're fishing in a pond full of crazed alligators or just
caught one, Daddy!
batting that reel around like a crazed kitten, the fact remains they are good. They are so good. And now we got to get serious. Back in the weigh-in stand, 17.05 is the number to beat. Can the Broussards take over the hot seat?
The Broussards with 12.05 on the day, and that means Manchowski and Nicholas escape one monkey, but they've got a couple of gorillas backing them up right here.
Well, not going to happen for the Broussards in this championship. Manchowski and Nicholas, as you can see from the leaderboard, 17.05 has them on top, but 3 more teams to dodge if they want to be the champs, including Paul Yickstock and Manny Perez. Hadn't heard from them much since their big win at Port Arthur. What will they have to do? What sort of change of direction will they have to make on the final day to get a shot at the win? Welcome back to the Mississippi Gulf Coast and the 2008 Oboyo-Berto Redfish Cup end of the season championship. We are down to 5 teams in this final day. One of them is going to take it all. Meanwhile, in this part of the country, we love our job presenting you the Tabasco Hot Bite of the Week. How about Mikey's Cafe and Oyster House, D'Iberville, Mississippi? Super fresh seafood, and check out those killer charred grilled oysters. Now, out to one of the teams with a shot at it, Manny Perez, Paul Yickstock.
Team Under Armour's Manny Perez and Paul Yickstock.
We just changed our game plan about 3 minutes ago due to weather, and it's killing us. But we did catch a few fish right here close by during practice, and we're gonna try and get 2 fish in the boat before we go offshore and try to deal with the monsters out there. So we'll see if it pans out. We're gonna play it safe today, I think.
And as we said at the top of the show, 3 of our teams were making massive runs. This team right here of Perez and Yickstock were one of those teams right now actually deciding not to make that run. And as you can tell early this morning in the daylight hours, this team is scrambling big time.
Good first go, come here.
That's a pig. Pig, I tell you.
A little different from yesterday's fish.
Same kind, though.
The same species.
This tournament's all about big ones. That fish won't help a bit. They're frustrated. They got to find a new plan to get some success on this final day.
Now what? I'm ready to go.
Where?
I don't know, but I'm ready to get out of here. Start suiting up. Let's go. We're going somewhere. We're getting out of here.
Well, where are we going?
I don't know. We'll head out that way and see how bad it is.
Well, that's it. That's a wrap on that spot. No results whatsoever. They fire up the engine. They're going to make a move to a place they have not fished all week. Halfway through the day, no fish so far. This spot is going to be their last chance.
You on? Grab the net. Get up there.
And here we go in rough seas, kind of an area we've looked at earlier today. Take a look at their track throughout the week. They've been going kind of inside the border islands out by Chandelier Bay. That's where they fish the entire week. But right now they find themselves fishing literally on top of the Broussards, Andrew Bostick, and Mark Sepi.
Good one. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul.
Can't believe they're going to come right in on us.
That's unreal. These guys never pre-fished here. Somebody told them it's where we're fishing, so here they come because they can't get to their stuff.
See that? Oh, God.
You felt like the run that you had been making might be a little bit too challenging with the weather conditions and decided you would start the day fishing close. How did that pay off?
Didn't. At all.
And then?
Then we changed our plan again, and I think it worked out a little better.
Let's reach into the bags and see where that decision placed you on the leaderboard. 17:06 for a lead, 19:90 for a record. 18.9 pounds, and Yickstock and Perez move into the lead by just a pound and change. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please get loud and welcome the most dominant team in Redfish Cup history, Mark Sepi and Andrew Bostick.
That special spot obviously paid off for Yickstock and Perez. But also out there, the team of Andrew Bostick and Mark Sepi. How would their day go in this place? Let's watch.
It's not that it turns on, it's just that you find them. There's some big schools of fish out here, and they're just roaming around. Whenever you find, when you hook up, when one of the guys hooks up, then that's where the fish are. And all you gotta do is get a bait in and around there, and you're gonna hook up. And they're turned on all day, hopefully. They seem to eat every time we find them. It's the location part that we're worried about. No, I don't see anything. Here he is, here he is. It's a good one too.
You got it? Yeah. Hooked up.
Mark Sepi and Andrew Bostick have taken a beating and given a beating today, big time. If you look at this area, like you listen to them talking, the school can pop up at any time. And it's not real deep water, but it's surrounded by deep water. And throughout the tournament, the one word they used is timing.
Andrew Bostick, Mark Sepi trying to do something unprecedented, trying to repeat as champions of the Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup. They've accomplished just about everything else in the sport. That's the only thing lacking from their resume.
Let's just reach into the bag and see where they put you on the scales. Right now, Paul Yickstock and Manny Perez are leading with 18.9 pounds. Mark Sepi and Andrew Bostick looking for 1891 or better to be the spoilers. 16.05 pounds, 16.05 has you guys down in third place behind Manchowski and Nicholas.
Now only one team in the way of Yickstock and Perez, but this team's brought over 37 pounds to the scales through the first 2 days. Will this 10-pound redfish be enough to vault them to their first win?
One down, one to go.
The Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup is brought to you by Oh Boy Oberto Beef Jerky. Taste what's real, it better be Oberto. AT&T, your world delivered. And by Lowrance, seize the day.
Day 3, final day weigh-in at the championships of the 2008 Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup Series. We are minutes away from presenting the most sought-after trophy in the sport. Matt Haig and Scott Hughes were the leaders to start this final day of competition. Can they continue their streak?
And they made it all the way to where they wanted to, the Biloxi Marsh, across all the rough water. And the only key now is to catch 2 giant reds and take the lead.
The water's dirty. The water's real high up in the grass. It's overcast. We can't see anything. So what we're using is a Cajun Thunder cork. It attracts the fish, and we're kind of walking the dog with it or giving it a lot of erratic jerks. And hopefully that's gonna, bring the fish out of the grass and come and eat our lure.
There he is, good fish.
You may not believe it, but talk about overachieving right now. Matt Haig and Scott Hughes caught one, that's right, Tommy Sanders, one redfish in their entire practice in this area. They've made it there all 3 days, and right now, with one more fish to add onto this, they could win.
Woo. One down, one to go.
That's an upgrade. That's a big fish.
There we go, baby.
Uh-oh, fish may be too long.
Look at that, boys and girls.
29 3/4. 29 3/4.
Give me some.
Looking for 18.91. Anchored by a 10-pound redfish. The total weight comes up to 15.79 pounds. And with that, Paul Yickstock and Manny Perez capture the championship in Biloxi, D'Iberville.
There you go, win number 2 on the season for Yickstock and Perez, and it was the big one. And that weight, 18.9 pounds, by far the largest final day weight in Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup history. Congrats, Paul Yickstock, Manny Perez got their name on that trophy for 2008. It's been a great season. I tell you what, this venue, Biloxi D'Iberville, showed out well. What a great place for a championship.
Big fish, great fishery. It's the end of the year, Tommy Sanders.
Well, it is.
This is it, bud. We're done. And if there's one thing that stands out to me for the last basically year and a half, you look at Andrew Bostick and Mark Sepi and what they've done, winning the Academy Team of the Year presented by Crocs. But above that, of all the tournaments that we've covered together, probably one of the most dominating performances ever.
All right, been very, very impressive all season long. Great events, great championship. Thanks for being with us on the Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup.
Good one. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul.
Comes up to 15.79 pounds. And with that, Paul Yickstock and Manny Perez.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more Oh Boy Oberto Redfish Cup action, log on to ESPNOutdoors.com.
Capture the championship in Biloxi, D'Iberville.